Hey guys, what's up? It's Mr. HD Gamer 101 here, back with another video. This time it's a little bit different. My video got corrupted and it didn't have audio in it, which sucks, so I'm gonna have to do this over voice here. So basically what I am showing you how to do in this video is how to back up your server to your local machine, or from server to server, or whatever. So this way is totally free. It is super simple. All you need is a hard drive, whether it be internal or external. In this case, I got a Seagate Backup Plus drive from Costco, 4 terabytes USB 3, so I have the fastest storage I can get. This is not internal or SSD. So this is pretty simple. All you're going to have to do is load up PowerShell, ISE, and then follow pretty much what I'm about to show you. So yeah, I guess keep watching. Alright, see you at the end of the video. Okay guys, so like what I said earlier in the video, you're going to go to search, you're going to go to PowerShell ISE. You're going to go ahead and launch this. You do not need to run this as an administrator. You're going to wait for it to load up. Now you will see PowerShell ISE. So don't let this intimidate you in any way. The actual coding you do is very small and pretty darn easy. So the function that we are going to be using today to pretty much, this is just a copy function from your server to your local machine, but this will be automated to do it every night or every week or whenever you want to do it. So pretty much the command we're using, like I already said, robocopy. So you're just going to type robocopy in here. Now what's next to do, I'm going to show you how to do it locally first, and then I'll show you how to do it over a server. So to do it locally is pretty darn simple. All you do is you choose the drive here that is your drive you want to copy from. So in this case, let's just say D, I don't know, what's a D drive? I don't know, I guess I can do Battlefield? Yeah, sure, why not? What's in my D Battlefield? Battlefield. Absolutely nothing right now. So I'm just going to create a new text document, so that way we can actually see if this works or not. Text document, it can be named that. Just a bunch of crap in there. Save it, close it, boom. So now we have stuff copying from our D Battlefield directory. Our next directory would be to where you want it to copy to. So if I wanted to copy to the C drive, just to the root, boom, pretty much I am done here. Now I'll provide a link in the description to all of the different commands that you can use after this fact, or after this statement. And there's a lot of them, but the one that I use the most would be /E. What this does is it allows me to copy any folders that have absolutely nothing in them in Battlefield D to this to this directory. Now if I don't want to do that, I just leave that blank. Also, another thing that happens, or that you could do, would be /mir, of course capital. This means mirror. So if something is deleted off of the server, it would be deleted off of the backup of the local machine. But if you do not want this, I suggest nothing or /E. But there's a bunch of other different arguments you can put here, and I'll have a link to that in the description below. So I'll just show you guys this real quick. So we're gonna go ahead and debug, run continue. So there was an error actually. So accessing directory C, access is denied. So just have to add just a folder. I have an AMD folder in there. Debug. There you go. Oops, not break. Just stop, I guess. Stop. Okay, there we go. Debug, run continue now. There we go. So you will see in here, it's got these extra directories, extra files, stuff like that. And down here you will see that it was copied correctly. Just to show you guys that, here's our Battlefield folder. Nothing has changed in here. We're gonna go to my C in the AMD folder, and we have our new text document. Now if you still wanted it in a Battlefield folder, you would of course just change this from C to C Battlefield. I can spell today.
So yeah, that's pretty much how you do it locally. Now this is where it gets maybe a little bit more complicated, but I'll show you guys anyway. So what you want to do is go to your server on your network or off your network, whatever it is. You guys can't get to this one because it's on my local network. So you go to your server. In this case, it is R71. I'm going to go to whatever folder I want to back up. So let's just say it would be the Liam folder, because that's me. I wonder how much. That's not much. And let's just say I wanna take this folder. I wanna back this folder up, right? So I'm just gonna go here. This directory, I'm gonna copy it. Okay? Here's our original prompt. Gonna go ahead and delete that. Control V. Now this is saying robocopy this directory off of my server. This is the path to my server to the folder that I want it to go to. Or this is just, right, this is my directory to it. Now I'm going to, actually, one thing that you should note is if there is any space, sort of like there is right here, you want to put it in quotes. The entire thing, so put that in quotes. Boom. That is done. Now what we are going to do is set our destination folder. So we can just say D. Actually, we'll go B for me, but it can be whatever you want it to be for you. Just make a new folder called test, and there we go. That is pretty much all you have to do in order to back up your server to your hard drive. So let's just run this, make sure it works. And there it went. See how quick that was? Because I just did some quick little folder with pretty much nothing in it. We had no fails, nothing, to show you guys that actually worked. This was the folder off of the server. Now I'm going to go to my B folder, test, and all of that stuff is right here. I'm not even sure why this stuff is in there, but it is, and that proves that this system works. Now you can do, of course these will go in chronological order, so you can do another robocopy if you want another folder, another one, another one, another one, another one. Pretty simple. Now on to actually scheduling this to run whenever you want it to. So what you want to do is after you have your code done and tested, well actually and tested I guess. Don't test with a large quantity of files, test with small quantities of files so it copies quickly. And then when you're done testing that, making sure you can actually copy folders from your server to your local machine, just small stuff. Then go ahead, rank it up to the full size of everything. Don't test that, don't debug that, obviously, because it will actually run it and do it right there. But if you would just want to do it one time, I guess go ahead and do that. But the reason I'm doing this is so that way I can automatically back up the folders and the files that I want whenever, whenever I want. So after you have your script here, you're going to go up to File, Save As. Normally this will be in your Documents folder, you know, whatever. You're going to go ahead and change the name to whatever you want the name to be. I guess this will just be Test 1. We're going to go ahead and save that. There we are. Now we're going to open up Task Scheduler. Now that Task Scheduler is open, I'm going to go ahead and full screen this for you guys. We're going to go to Task Scheduler Library. Now in here, this should be all of your running tasks, or all of your tasks that your computer has. This one and this one are the ones that I just set up the other day. So now what you're going to do is you're going to right click, create new task. You can give the task whatever name you want it to have. So we're just going to have test 1. Triggers, we're going to add a new trigger. There it goes. Now I can set it to on a schedule, on login, you know, all of these different things. I'm going to keep it on a schedule. I'm going to do this just for one time. Actually no, yeah, I guess set this up daily. You can set the time that you want it to occur here, and you can have it recur every how many days and the starting date you have it started. We're going to go ahead and hit OK there, actions. Now this is where it gets a little complicated, so I'll show you guys what to do. I'm gonna hit new. Now you're gonna have start a program, obviously. For program/script, you're gonna browse. It should take you to actually this folder when you start, the Windows System 32 folder. You're gonna scroll down until you see Windows PowerShell. Double click on that, double click on V1, and find PowerShell.exe. You're gonna go ahead and open that. And there you go, that's your program that it opens. Now this is the arguments. What you want in your arguments is very specific if you want to make this work for you. So you're going to want to go dash no logo space dash file space quote. Now you're going to find that PS1 file, that file that we saved earlier. In this case, it was in my documents folder, but I can't just go to documents because it's just going to copy documents, and that's not going to work. I'm going to go to my hard disk D, users, okay, in this case Liam, documents. Here it is. I'm going to go ahead and copy this. I'm going to put that there. Control V. We're going to add one more slash. Now we're going to, I know what it's called. It's called test 1.ps1 close quotes. You can just copy the name. You don't have to do any start in optionals right here. We're going to hit OK. And now leave conditions and settings blank. Just leave them the same way they were. We're going to go ahead and hit OK. So I'm going to go ahead and delete, actually, what do I have it copying? Yeah, so I have it copying the same file, so I'm going to go back to my B folder, delete this folder entirely, just to show you guys that this actually works. There we go. Now, obviously right now it's going to run at 2:53 p.m. every day. So just to test it, I'm going to go ahead and right click run. It opened up PowerShell right there in front of me. It did its thing and it closed. Now, I'm going to go here and boom, that file is back, that folder is back, and all that stuff is in. That's pretty much as simple as it gets, guys. I'm going to go ahead and delete this because I do not need it. But if you have any questions, just go ahead and ask them in the comments down below. I will try my best to get to you. Don't forget to go check out that link for all the arguments that you can have. And yeah, guys, I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos, helpful videos like this in the future. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.